What's going on, Tottenham community? My name is Leo Coys. I'm part of Colorado Spurs and a diehard Tottenham Hotspur fan. And I'm joined today by my homie, the one and only. You could catch him on Parker's pitch. His name is Parker.
Hey, what's up, Leo? Thanks for the intro.
What's up, my homie?
I'm doing good, man.
What's up, my homie? How you doing? So today, bro, we played against the Wolves. It was an early kickoff today.
Super early for us.
Yeah, it was a good way to start off the Premier League match week. I'm kind of bummed, bro, because I didn't do a Leo's match day vlog today, just because the pub at 5:30 in the morning. You never know who's gonna show up. The last thing you want is a camera pointed at your face that early. So I just kind of wanted to be respectful to other people, and it turned out we had a really good turnout today. So I mean, I'm a little bit bummed that I didn't do it, but it can't happen every game.
There's 38 of them, so
yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to do a Parker's pitch for the West Ham game midweek in a couple weeks. So I don't know if I'm going to do that.
So not to get way too far ahead of us, but the North London Derby is going to be October 1st at 5:30 in the morning, bro.
I know. I was really upset when I saw that, but I mean, you can't miss it. Doesn't matter. I don't care what time it's at. That's like one of the best games this season. Exciting season. You can't miss it.
It is.
So it's upsetting that it's there, but it is what it is. You got to show up.
Yeah. No doubt, brother. No doubt. If you guys are just joining us or if you're watching this back at a later time, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Here's the handle, @MileHighHotspur. Parker, what kind of stuff can they see on the Instagram page?
Well, you can see pretty much everything. You can see some vlog photos that we've had. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, just all of our logos, and pretty much if you follow our Instagram page, you'll be informed every time we go live. So, and that's the most important thing. So if you follow us, make sure you put on what's the word? The little thing.
Notify?
Yes, the notification. Yeah,
that's a tough one.
Put on the notifications so that you can see when we put up a post, so you know when we're going live, because that's important. So, what's up, Paul?
What's up, man? He says the first half was a butt clencher. Yep, to say the least. The whole game, to be fair, the whole game was one of those games where you're just sitting in your seat, just like a tight chicken, because we're gonna dive into the game, but just to go ahead and say something about it now. Even the second half was a freaking butt clencher. Wolves had some chances. We obviously generated more chances, but Wolves definitely had some chances.
They did, and it was only 1-0. I mean, even in the second half. So, I mean, they had some shots that went wide. We got pretty lucky. That they don't have a striker right now. So, and by the way, Leo, I want to say I like the lights behind you. It's a good addition.
Thank you, bro.
That is a great.
It is, man. It is. I have a couple of strips, but for some reason, I think they might be too close, so I can only catch one. But I'm just trying to get my little studio here going good, make it good for the people that want to watch us. Make it exciting, make it different. So yeah. Also, too, you guys, just to let you guys know, this is Denver's very own Tottenham Hotspur podcast, Mile High Hotspur, with your boy Leo Coys and your boy Parker. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. While we're going on that here, too, while you're down there, why don't you guys subscribe to THFC Till I Die? Those homies are our homies, so if you're our homies, you should be their homies. Hit them up and go follow them, you guys. It's worth a follow. They're our sister channel over there across the pond, and we're their sister channel on this side of the pond. So make sure you guys give them a like. Also, too, I know I don't have a link for them. I think I should, because it definitely is worth it. But for sure, check out @Digital Spurs. The guy's a beast on his edits, and check out United Hotspurs of America. Those are very good friends of our podcast, and so if you follow us, follow them, or if you follow them, come on over here. We'll take care of you too. Parker, before we get into the game, Anything you want to talk about Tottenham related, bro?
I mean, I'm just good. I'm just happy that we had a good match after that Chelsea game. It was a good reaction after that game because you know in the past years, we could have backed down and after a tough match, ended up getting a loss. So I'm glad we were able to bounce back after that draw at Chelsea. We're still unbeaten,
Yeah,
so that's pretty important.
that
And I
is
know
true.
we're pretty much at the same spot last year at this time, but I think we all know things have changed a lot since then, and I don't think that we're going anywhere. I don't think that we're going south like we did last year. I think the only way up, the only way to go is up now from here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy for Hugo. He got a clean sheet. So
That is
yeah,
true. That is a good shout. That's a good shout.
yeah.
Speaking of shout, what's up to the homie THFC Till I Die, Dermot? Question to the guys. What would be a successful season for you? Parker, please elaborate. A successful season.
Successful season. When you think about it, it would be really a trophy. I know a lot of people debate, well, anything better than last season would be an improvement, and yeah, they would be right. But at this point, we have, the best manager in the world, and if we don't get a trophy, then it's not success, and especially not in his eyes. So it
Yeah.
needs to be done. Any trophy, preferably the Premier League. I know Conte does really well in domestic trophies. So
Hmm.
I have high hopes in our domestic trophy competitions. Not
Yeah.
that I don't have hopes in our Champions League hopes, but I'm really hoping we get an FA Cup, and that would be a successful season for me. It's just because we have such high expectations that
Yeah.
just getting third and no trophies that wouldn't look good in the papers. That would not be successful. There would be a lot of criticism. It wouldn't be enough. So we would need some sort of
Let me ask you this, Parker. Let's say at the end of the season we do finish third with no trophies. Um, but we close the gap on City and Liverpool, right? Um, let's say we go to quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's say we lose a cup final in the FA Cup, and let's say we
Mm,
lose a semifinal of the Carabao Cup.
mm,
All these are different. All these are they're almost there. They're almost we almost won the we made it to the final. We lost the final. We made it to a semi. We lost the
yeah,
semi. We made it to a Champions League quarterfinal, and we finished in third place. That's a place higher than what we finished last season, and it's also a lot further in the competitions that we went that we didn't go last season. Would that be considered successful to you, bro, or no? Or do you really, or in order for us to be successful, do you really think we need to have a trophy?
no, it's that would be called progress. Not, and I would not call that successful, especially not in Conte's eyes, because we have so much expectations out of this guy, and he has so much expectations out of us. So a successful season, no, but that's progress, and I think that might be enough to keep Conte for another year. That might just be
Yeah.
enough, though, and
Well, I mean,
that's what really matters. To get us to another season with Conte, give us another chance, then that might be successful in some people's eyes. Keeping Conte, keeping Kane, that could be called success for a lot of people.
and that's only going to come if we're able to, if the situation I put up to you, if that was really what was to happen, I think that's successful, bro. Look, it, it, I'm almost inclined to say that successful and success could probably mean two different things. I mean, just hear me out. Successful in the sense that we progressed a lot. You can't be successful if you don't progress, right? So that's like
Yeah,
progression is successful. You know what I mean? Successful. Progression is successful. But is it success?
yeah,
Did you get the glory of lifting a cup. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's just a
Does it give
circumstantial
back to the
question.
fans? No.
But
You know?
all fans.
No.
I mean, yeah, all fans are different though. Some would can probably consider that would be a success, but some would be like, "Oh, we failed." There's always going to be naysayers for
No.
everything.
Second place
There's
is
going to
not
be
enough for
haters.
fans, especially
There's going to
fans.
be haters. If we win one trophy this year, there's still going to be haters that say, "Well, we finished third place," or "You guys got knocked out of the Champions League,"
Of
or
course.
"We didn't even make it that far."
Of course, but if we
So
don't win anything, then they have a point. They have something behind that because
yeah,
it's not
that's a true
enough,
fact.
you know.
Um, you guys. Paul, Dermot, what do you guys think? Give us a thumbs up, with our answers. If what Parker said, what if he says it wouldn't be successful, but it'd be progressive? Do you guys agree with that? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm
Yeah,
interested to see what you guys would say about that. I think success for me, um, is definitely progressive, like we talked about. You
we've
can't
gotten to 3
succeed if you
finals
don't
already,
progress.
Leo. In the last like 7 years, we've gotten to 3 finals.
Well,
So
yeah, that's
is
right.
that success then? Are you happy
Yeah,
with that?
no, 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 no. That I'm not saying it's successful or not. I'm just saying we haven't been a success, and we regressed, but now we're progressing. So we're on our way to success.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. But
would it be successful?
getting second place in a bunch of cups and getting third,
It's
I don't
progression. It's successful compared to last year.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we can keep Conte at the end of the day and he comes on for another season, then I'd say yes. But I personally don't think that, we have too much
Well,
expectations. We have high
yeah,
expectations
and that's
as
just it.
fans.
I think like I think, yeah, I would totally love like to just get a quad, quadruple trophies, bro. But I got to be realistic. Like, it's possibility. Nothing is impossible. But
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, we got to be grounded. We have to maintain our positive outlook on stuff. But definitely, we have to be prepared for the worst and plan for the best.
yeah.
With two bad first halves, Dermot asked, with two bad first half performances.
Mm.
Who's at fault, Parker?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, I wouldn't, point to a specific person. I think in the first half this game, I think we were just trying to keep possession, and we weren't, really creating enough chances. We were just trying to hold the ball, and that's just not enough. So yeah, you're right. We did start off kind of slow, especially against Southampton as well. Um, I don't know. It's a good question why we're starting off slow, because we do need to start off. We need to start off hot and heavy. So yeah, I don't know why, but whatever Conte said at halftime, he changed the tactics. He did something because, oh man,
The last two,
when that
three games
second,
in a row, bro. The last three
yeah,
games he's done that.
yeah, and Perisic really came out in that second half and just really changed the game. And I'm really, really, really happy to see Perisic in there. One thing I do want to point out though that this is the third game of the season, but we really haven't played a team that's had like a really proper striker on their team. So Southampton, they didn't really. Chelsea, they're looking for one. They're about to get like Aubameyang,
Obama Yang. Yeah.
Aubameyang, yeah. And Wolves really don't have a striker right now either. So it makes me worried. It makes me think, what's going to happen when we face City? How many goals, is Holland going to score against us? So our defense, I mean, it hasn't really let us down yet, but at the same time, we haven't really faced that opposition with that really heavy attacking presence because we all know Chelsea, both their strikers left this summer, so they don't have a really strong attacking. I know they got Sterling, but like I said, a striker, so Yeah, I don't know. It makes me worried a little bit about what's going to happen when we face a really good attacking team. That's what I think. But yeah, Sanchez did well. He came in and he did a pretty good job actually, filling in that spot. He made a couple good tackles. So,
Well,
he seems to be getting these clean sheets when he comes in.
yeah. Yeah, last season when we needed to count on him, he was able to step in and
Yeah.
do his job. With two bad first half performances for me, I think it's a culmination of both the midfield. The midfield, it's definitely got to do with Conte's not necessarily his game plan, but definitely the formation. I think needs to be looked at. The formation for me could definitely be tweaked a little bit there to get maybe other players just resting or just depending on who's fit and who's not. Um, One thing I could say is our midfield is definitely getting bossed. We're getting bossed around by these other teams in the midfield, and you're right. Just wait till we go play against the City. When we go play against a Liverpool, when we go face even Arsenal, you know what I mean?
Even Fulham, like Mitrovic or
Even
something like
Fulham,
that. Like,
yeah. Even well, no, that's a striker. I'm talking about getting bossed in the midfield. If we're only
oh,
putting two
well, yeah.
players in the midfield, and then today I noticed, Hoiberg was moving so far up, trying to help the attack that he was leaving a big space in the back, and it's not his fault. I mean, he's trying to attack, but
He needs to stay
you
back.
know,
And
it's either that or we need another midfield player there. You know what I mean? One that's really going to play like that
that can go
CDM,
forward and
and
he can cover for those people that go forward, because I would prefer him going back and somebody else being able to go forward and he can cover for him.
yeah,
So
well,
I know he scored against Chelsea, but it's a one-off.
yeah,
He's a good player and he's a warrior for us, but he needs to stay back and play defensive midfield. And I mean, what midfield would you prefer then?
no, no, no. I'm not saying that it was his fault. What I'm saying is, I think the combination of that and the defense. Our defense is so leaky, I think, because of our midfield. If our midfield is not holding it down like they need to hold it down, then they just leave the defensemen exposed. We start to get overloaded on our defense because our midfield is not able to help
Yeah.
properly. You know what I mean? So if the midfield helped more, our defensemen would not have so much duty to do. That's where I'm getting at with this. Is if our midfielders are leaving our
Yeah.
if our midfielders are leaving our defensemen exposed, we
And
can't put all the blame on Dyer, on Sanchez, on Davies.
do you think it's because Hoybier is going too far forward? Is it
It's
Bentancur that you would rather stay back?
I think it's like I said. I think it's we need to have three midfielders in there.
Okay.
Hoiberg could go up and down all he wants. Bentancur can go up and down all he wants. We need to have a third midfielder in there that's going to stay back. We need to have a designated CDM. If we're not going to be playing with a cam, then let's play with a CDM. Let's play 3-5-2. We're going to have to sacrifice somebody up front. That's okay. Our wingers hopefully will be able to make that up. Or you know what? Let's even go a 4-4-2. And then that kind of eliminates the need to have that CDM always back. You can have these two guys go up forward. That's my opinion. I think that's who's at fault. I think the fault doesn't really lie onto one person. It lies on the team as a whole. Our midfield is weak. We're just getting overran, and that leaves our defensemen exposed. We
Yeah.
don't have the defensemen to be able to just
Do you
deal with
think
that on their own.
like a leader though in that midfield would help a lot? What do you think about Hoybier being like a leader on the squad or leader on the pitch?
Oh, I think he is a leader. I think he is a leader. I think he is a leader for sure. For sure, Hoiberg is a leader. But it's just not enough. It's not enough.
We need more
You
people in
know,
the midfield. You're saying we need to
I
crowd that
think if
midfield
we
a
had,
little more.
I think if we had more midfielders, yes. I think it wouldn't leave our defensemen so exposed. Or if we're not gonna fight two for blow for blow with the midfield, then we need a stronger defenseman in the center to replace Eric Dyer. You know, we
What
need a
about this
better
crazy
defenseman to
idea?
replace Ben Davies. Or
What
we need
about
to switch formation to go to 4-4-2. Go ahead.
Well, this is just a crazy idea. It's probably not a good idea, but what if you put Dyer in the midfield as a defensive midfielder? Way
And then
back,
who takes his spot?
and then you get another. I mean, we would have to get somebody else, but
Yeah. Well, that is a crazy idea, but one that I would entertain.
yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
if you say we need a defensive midfielder rather than an attacking midfielder, then maybe just throw Dyer in there, get another center back.
Yeah.
But because I know Dyer, I think he started out as a defensive midfielder really when he first came, and he did really
Yeah.
well. I mean, but that was also 8 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's just go on with some of these comments. Hey, Dermot, the dream is still alive, man. It's still alive. It's still alive. Paul, you're so right. He, Dermot then, went and said for him the success would be for me a cup and third on the league. That's a good shout. Paul says if I'm smiling, that's cool. So long as the effort is high and we are in the mix, I'm happy. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, there's a lot of
Um,
comments.
yeah, yeah. Let me keep going here. Um, Dermot says, please everybody like and subscribe to this brilliant channel. We appreciate you, Dermot. We definitely would appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe.
Yes, please like and please
Dyer was way off in the
smash.
first half, no ideas. So see what I mean? Dyer was way off. I mean, he's not the ideal center back, you guys, for us. We could just be real about that, right?
No,
Um,
we could replace him, but right now, I think this season, I don't know. I'm happy with him, so I think I don't think we take anybody out because even when we're talking about Son, I don't even think we take him out.
yeah,
Even though he's kind of struggling a little bit, but
yeah.
we'll talk about that.
Dermot says Dyer Sanchez for me, Paul. We're off the pace. Deb M, what's going on, Deb M? Hello, guys. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Hope everything with you is going well. Big up, big up, Smile High Hotspur. Big ups to United Spurs of America. Go,
What's
go,
up,
go to
Jacob?
his channel too. Yeah, and
Mike?
hit them up. Hit them up. Yeah, for sure. Like and subscribe to them. Those are the homies. Big up, Deb M and United Spurs of America. Big ups to THFC till I die. We need two class number eights. Again, that's a fair shout. Those two number eights would help definitely shore up that midfield. That
Well,
is, of course, if we don't want to go with three midfielders, then two class number eights. Of course, I agree.
I think
Good
we need
passing
number
ability
10.
and ball carrying ability, which is definitely what we need in the midfield. John Fitzpatrick, what's up, my man? How you doing? Big up to you. Big up to everybody. Hey, John, my Irish brother. I wish I had like a dope Irish accent to be able to say that. You know what I mean? Because that's how I
Mm-hmm.
can listen. That's how I hear Dermot just saying it when I read that.
Hey, John's my Irish
Big up, John
brother.
Fitzy. Here's the one. What's up, big homie Bobby K? Big up, Leo Parker and everybody in the chat. Come on, you Spurs. I like
What
that
up,
emoji.
Bobby?
Hey, it's Bobby K. How are you, man?
Let's talk about how good
Dermot.
Kane was, even though he only scored one goal. Like, how good was he this game? I think he was always looking for that header, always looking to get in
Bro,
there.
why am I so triggered? Fuck's he saying? I don't want to read that, but you guys can read it. Defenseman. What's wrong with saying defense? That's what they're called, right? Defenseman. Or is that just like a NFL term?
No,
Good, man. Really good. Yo, yo. Let me just go on real fast. We'll get along with it. I just want to let people see these. Put them up here. Dyer, Davies, Sanchez could be easily upgradable. I agree. I agree.
yeah,
We wouldn't be so vulnerable though if we had better midfielders, guys.
I'll
That's
take
just my
him.
opinion.
I'll take him, man. I'm, you know, I'm back in our squad. So right
But our
now,
fan
I'm
base
okay with
kept
it.
backing them for average performances. That's a good shot right there too. Ah, Deb, bro, what a legend. Des Mahatni, the person from India that we met on Instagram.
Oh, I really don't know
Big
what you're
up to
talking
you.
about, but
Yeah,
I'm glad he
we
made
were
his
both
way
on
over here.
Instagram Live.
Okay. Bring him
Yeah.
on the channel. Bring him up here.
Yeah, you ever want to come? I didn't want to join. They didn't want to join our live stream, so
Okay.
but you're invited. If you want to, thumbs up, and we'll get in contact. Definitely let you on. Bobby K says he's living the dream and he hopes we're well.
Yep. Hope you're well too.
Yeah. Bobby, thumbs up, thumbs down. Are you available? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. Um, so Parker, we won. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, regardless of who was on the field, we won.
Yep.
Some players played better than others. It happens every week, right?
Yeah. I mean, we can't expect amazing performances every game. And every team in the Premier League is good, and if we can scrape, 3 points from these games that, normally we might not win in the past, we're looking good. Honestly, we are.
Yeah,
Like I
we
said,
are.
we're still unbeaten. So I think when we do go up, it's hard to break us down. We got that momentum, and teams can't break us down. That's what I think. I think, when we start scoring, teams better watch out, because it's really hard to stop us once we see it started. Um, and right now, we're playing games about once a week. But West Ham's coming up midweek even.
Yes.
We have Forest and then West Ham. So we're gonna have to start like switching players up. For Charleston might have to come in and start in front of Sonny. I know that might, hurt some people's feelings. But it's a
Wait, I'm
long
sorry.
season.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
I was saying for West Ham mid-season
Yeah, yeah,
midweek,
yeah, yeah.
Richarlison might have to come in for Sonny, and that might hurt some people's feelings. But it's a long season. There's a lot of games. And it might fuel his fire. If Sonny gets, if he doesn't start one game, it's gonna run through his head. He's gonna think. It could be for the best. It could fuel the fire, like I said. And like I said, there's a lot of games coming up every 3 days. So take Sonny out against West Ham, put in Richarlison, see what happens. You know, as much as we love Sonny, the badge is always, always bigger than the name on the back. So we don't really owe him anything.
That's
We don't owe him anything. We can put him on the bench and he can cry. We don't care. Like, it's fine. You'll come back and you'll
yeah,
play and you'll be
yeah,
great. We still love you to bits.
yeah.
But
And he's a
we're
team
also
player. I
having
think
games
he would
every three
understand.
days.
I think he would understand. He's a team player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do think that. Yeah, he'll be fine. So, and there's a lot of games to come. It's West Ham,
Yeah,
and they're not doing very well this season, and it's midweek game. I think he can
yeah.
come in on, in the 60th minute.
West
And
Ham is a bogey team for us, though, Parker.
what game? What team?
West Ham is a bogey team for us sometimes. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
They're they've they're a banana peel for us, kind of like Wolverhampton was.
Yeah, that we don't always do well against them. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember that Lanzini goal on the top
Oh
of my
my
head.
God. Yeah, yeah.
That was
Bobby
heartbreaking.
K says, "No way we finish top four playing like this. Our luck will run out."
Yeah. That's what I was
Four in
saying
the
earlier. We
morning.
haven't faced a team with the proper striker yet.
Yeah.
So,
Dermot says it's 4 in the morning. I need to sleep. LOL, you guys. Night, guys. Everyone in the chat.
all right. Good night, Dermot.
Thank you. Bobby K says, "Good night, Dermot." Um, Take care, Dermot, my Irish brother. Um, was the
Where's C cubed
Dev
at?
says, was the tackle on Richarlison a penalty when he took the ball from the midfield to penalty box?
I don't know. What do you think, Leo?
I don't know, man. I think he got the kickoff. It was. I don't think it was a foul. There was definitely some movement there, but I don't think he got. I mean, it was not enough to warrant a penalty.
Yeah, no. Play on, if you ask me.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So for me, no penalty. No penalty. Let's see here, guys. We have more last-minute winners against West Ham. They only equalized once. That is a very good point.
Yeah,
But that one, it still hurts because I still
I
remember it
know.
like it was last
We
week.
seem to have like a selective memory, like the ones that hurt us really are the ones that stick longer than the ones that like even when we win against them. So yeah, that
Yeah.
Lanzini goal, the last minute. Oh man, that hurt. But yeah.
Yeah. Um. Just to how you started talking about Sonny, and you kind of had brought up the fact that like he might need to he might just need to not necessarily be benched, not necessarily like be kicked out of the squad.
Why not?
um
Why not? That we have games, like I said, every 3 games soon coming up.
well, no, what I'm getting
He
at is
can
he
sit on the
doesn't need to be
bench.
like he doesn't
He's
need to
not
be shunned.
Jesus.
He just needs to be rotated.
Yeah,
There needs to be rotation.
it's okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
agree,
can
I agree,
swallow his
I
pride
totally
and sit
agree.
on the bench. He's okay. Like he's gonna do fine. He's gonna be fine. He can sit on the bench and come in and you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
John
whatever. It is
Fitzpatrick
what
says
it is.
when Basuma finds his feet, we will see a massive difference in our midfield. My biggest concern is our back three without Romero. That's our weakness. That is a very good shout, John Fitzpatrick. Good looking out. When Basuma does find his feet, we definitely will shore up some of those problems there in the midfield. I totally agree.
So you would take out a
Hopefully it
center
just
back then to put in another midfield in there then?
no. Not
You want to keep three
necessarily.
in the back?
I would keep three in the back. I would sacrifice an attack player and put one in the midfield. Just because it doesn't always have to be the three up front.
Yeah. But we
Um,
can always rely on the front three to score. That's the one thing I think
yeah,
we can rely on. We put those front three up there. We'll always rely on at least a goal. We have to be careful about that defense.
give me
It's a
one
little
second,
leaky.
Parker.
A little leaky.
We're not gonna make you wait the whole time, bro. These
What's
people want to see
up?
you. These
I was
people
just
want to see
drinking.
you,
I
bro.
was just drinking. Sorry about that. What's up, Bobby?
Parker, Leo, how you doing,
Hey, he
fellas? You all
shut
good?
the timer off too soon. I wasn't expecting that.
That's
Neither
right.
was he.
He wants to
What the
keep you
hell,
on your
Leo?
he wants to keep you on your toes, Parker. He wants to keep you
What
on
the
your
Got to
hell?
toes,
be.
man.
Hey,
He
it's
wants
good
Got
to
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 make
see you,
sure
be.
you're
Bobby.
paying attention. Good to see you, boys. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I
Good,
can't
man.
complain, man. Can't complain. 3 points in the bag. At the end of the day, the result is what matters.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
What the hell?
gotta be on point, you guys. Gotta be
who's
on
on
point.
who's in charge around here?
This
He
guy over
is.
I
here.
like. Wait,
He
you
is.
put a neon light up behind you now, or is that a backdrop you're using, Leo?
No, that's a
That's
neon light
real.
there.
I like that. Yeah.
Every
It's
time
like
I
when I
see
have the
you,
parties going on back here. Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. You know what I mean? But we just keep it blue. We just keep it blue.
That's all it is in here, buddy.
Yeah.
Where's your little one? Where's Leah tonight?
She's actually inside, with her mom. And actually, so, thank you for asking, by the way. My sister-in-law and her friend are going back home to Mexico today, so they're
Hmm.
trying to just spend some time together. You know what I mean? the family gets a little bit split up. So it's always tough, dude. It's always tough. I mean, not to ramble about non-football shit, but since you asked, like it's always tough for the
Always good
family
to.
when like my in-laws come in. Even at that, like when my family goes over there to Mexico and they have to come back, like it's always tough, man. Living
Always is. Yeah.
living split up like that. You know what I mean? So, but I'm
It's always
definitely
a
gonna
bit
miss
sad.
them. You know what I mean? They help
Yeah.
out a lot here, so
You
it's
good. You
yeah.
got a good relationship. My mother-in-law's visiting right now. She's been here for a couple of months. She'll be here till the end of October. She comes for like 4 months at a time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's a gift. It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
No comment. Hey man, so no, just I want to put up this one here because I mean,
Kind of like Tottenham. Kind of like
yeah,
Tottenham.
it's a
They're a
gift and a
gift and a
curse.
curse.
Bobby, I want to talk to you about the Sonny situation whenever we're ready to go back into football.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
well, we're ready to go back into football.
Right now.
That's actually what we were gonna. This is actually what I wanted to ask you. So what do you think of honestly, bro? Give me your honest opinion. No biased. No holding anything back. I'm not asking you to go against the grain here, but Sonny, if we were to tell him, hey, Sonny, we're not benching you because you're bad. It's just we're gonna rotate this squad. We brought in players for this purpose.
Yep.
One, how do you think Sonny would take it? And two, how do you think the fans would react?
First off, I think the fans' reaction will be worse than Sonny's reaction. Sonny is a consummate professional and a gentleman.
I
Never
agree.
in his career, not once in his career have we ever heard about this guy putting his head down and sulking. He shuts up and does his talking on the pitch. He does his job. The fact that he's unable to do his job right now, he's recognizing that. You can see the frustration in his face.
Yeah.
We all know the way Sonny plays. He's a hard on the sleeve kind of player. We see his emotion. We see he's not smiling. We see something's missing clearly. Maybe Daddy Sonny needs to let the leash a little bit loose and let the guy get laid or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on mentally, physically, but clearly something is off. We as fans see it. Conte sees it, hence the reason he gets substituted again. For this game in particular, I was one of the ones that actually had my hands up saying that I think that Richie should have started. And I don't think, and I'll make this very, very clear, it's because of the way you worded it, Leo, perfectly. I'm not saying we're going to bench you. I'm saying that our team needs to start thinking the way the elite teams do. Man City does not play De Bruyne 70 games. They don't play any of their players 70
Riyad
games.
Mahrez doesn't start every game.
No, he doesn't.
Everybody rotates. And why do they happily do it? Because at the end of the season, they've got a fucking massive box full of trophies to take home at the end of the year. So if you're going to turn around and tell these players that, look, you're going to start giving up some time. But at the end of the day, that game that you don't play now is going to be made up when you're playing in the semifinal of Cup. Then, hold on a second. Is this me playing against Nottingham Forest next week that important? Maybe I do need a rest. Maybe I need to be reinvigorated. Whatever the case is, something needs to be ignited. Now, we could sit here, and I've had this argument with everybody already pretty much in the whole YouTube community. As far as I'm concerned, and I know Jacob's in here, and I was talking with Jacob about this the other night. And I know Cubed was not happy with me about it either when I was saying bench his ass. And again, not out of spite. It's all strictly for he is the kind of guy that will willingly, as far as I'm concerned, do whatever is best for the team. If you are not contributing to the team and we can upgrade you, we should upgrade you. The difference between us not being able to do that with everybody else is because we don't have the manpower to basically swap out.
Right now, we don't have that for a center back.
No, we don't have likeness across the pitch everywhere. We don't have a like-for-like player we can bring in for Kane. Hello, Leah.
Hello, Leah.
Hola, Leah. ¿Cómo está? Hola, Leah. ¿Cómo estás? That's all my Spanish.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
Her giggle is better than that.
Yeah, there you go.
When I was just a little boy.
No,
She
little
sings
girl,
that.
come on. When I was
She'll
just
sing that
a
though.
little girl, my daddy Leo bought me a little toy. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck them all. Kick them in the head. Oh, sorry. Different song. The remix.
No, hold on. She's got to learn. She's gonna learn. I'm not. No holding back, bro. My kid's gonna be a Tottenham fan.
I love
it.
Know,
you know the end of my song, the end of here, right? They sing the being a yid, but it's being a kid.
Yeah. Being a kid, yeah.
Yeah. Because, the Y word is banned, right? So, going back to what we were talking about, Parker, as far as I'm concerned, we need to establish a squad of people that are touchables, not untouchables. We have a squad currently of untouchables. That's the reason we're so stale and have been for so many years, because we haven't replaced the players. We haven't given them challenges. We haven't given them players to say, look, your position is up for grabs, mate. And that man is going to work hard to get it. Richie's come on, and unfortunately he has just run around. He's gotten in faces. He's kind of he stirred the pot up a little bit, but as far as I'm concerned, he's only able to do what he can do coming on for 10 minutes a game.
Yeah.
And we can't make the comparisons between Son and Richie until we give Richie same opportunity you're giving Son.
And that's kind of what I want to see with Spence too. I'd
love to see Spence come in.
We'll see Spence soon, I think, in some of the Carabao Cup, third round.
I think we're going to be waiting, Parker, because Emerson's not doing that badly. He's not doing wicked.
I agree as well.
Not in the league, though.
Defensively, he's doing well. Offensively, he's offensive. We know that. I've said it. He's offensive.
I mean, like the early rounds in the Carabao Cup, I really want to just see Spence in action. I want him to prove to Conte that he can start in like a real game. So, I'm excited to see him play. What's that?
I'm going to read Jacob's message. He says, the shush celebration is coming for all them FM haters who doubt the one and only Heung-min daddy. And so I asked him, are you yelling at me or emphasizing your comment? And he said both. So I sent him a sad face emoji.
Why are you yelling at Leo, Jacob? What happened to Americans love Americans? Huh?
I've been getting so much stick ever since I came out of the closet as an England fan. You know what I mean? But this shit is thick, bro. This shit is thick. Thick.
That's what you need. But if you're a Spurs fan, you have to have thick skin.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yep.
You don't have a choice. And the thing is, that's what's wonderful about this community is that you meet other Spurs fans, and like they say, misery loves company. So
you're right.
We are all here for each other, and that's the good thing about it. You don't have to worry about taking shtick from other teams and other players. You can get it from our own fans. But what's funny is we can't have an opinion. I've been fucking literally raped and raked over the coals for saying that I think Son should sit.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean,
the point of us spending $60 million on players to leave them on the bench? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. I know the argument is, how do you bench our best player for 7 years, our most consistent performer? All the numbers are there.
That could help
XG,
him.
XPG, X this, X that. I don't fucking know what any of it means. All I know is what I see with my own two eyes. And right now, I see an unhappy Sonny. I see an emotionless Sonny. I see a Sonny that's clear now, Leo. I see a Sonny that's just not Sonny, not the Sonny we're used to. And we saw it game one. He was He assisted on he put one of the crosses in, I believe, for the Dyer goal. He got the assist there. He was the assister to the assister yesterday. He sent the ball in. Perisic flicked it on, and Kane got to it again. Chelsea, absolutely just completely invisible. He was almost borderline invisible today, too. I think it's because we ourselves now are holding Sonny at such a high level that when he's not operating at that level, we are disappointed in him. And to be fair, I think he's disappointed in himself. I think he's the kind of guy that turns around and is like, this is this is not me. This is not my level of performance kind of thing. So,
and people are triple teaming
good.
him and stuff. People are like really trying to like cover him more than they did before because they know like how big of a threat he is. So he's also, he's just, he's being covered more.
He's being marked out. Yeah.
Yeah, marked.
He's being marked out, you guys. Yeah. He's definitely being marked out. He's the reigning Golden Boot winner.
Yeah.
He's a fucking baller. He's a straight baller. We get that. But you guys, I made this point earlier with somebody, and it's not that I'm wishing for the worst for Sonny. That's the last thing I want is for him to be on the downfall now. But guys, how we had prime Dele Alli. You know what I mean? Dele Alli was fucking soaring when he was with us, and now look at where he's at. It happens to every footballer. Now I don't want this to happen to Sonny. I want Sonny to ride off into the sunset, having won trophies and trophies and trophies with us. But at the end of the day, he's a human being. He's getting older. He's not old, but he's 30 years old. You guys, he's not gonna be the same player he was last year anymore. Yep. We want to see him progress. We want to see him get better, but at the end of the day, I mean, you guys, it's okay.
He's not sitting there on the pitch and not putting in the effort. Things aren't just going his way right now. So and we're not saying sell him. We're not saying get rid of him. And there's so many games that we can have him sit for a little bit. It might make him think a little bit, and it might fuel the fire in him. So. It's we're not telling him leave the club by any means.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's the other side of the argument, Parker, is that people are saying that we don't have to sit him now because we're going to have all these games coming up soon, thick and fast, and we're going to need Richie to start in games. We're going to need Sonny to start in games. There's not going to be this whole rotation thing going on because everybody's going to have plenty of game time available for them. My argument to that is then why are we going to wait to see when we need Richie if he's game ready? Why not start opening these opportunities up now and give Sonny the rest he clearly needs? Or the opportunity to sort his brain out or whatever it is, whatever's going on. Give him the week off if you have to.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, you guys. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
And like it's shitty sometimes when you want to voice your opinion or you want to say something like that and it gets misconstrued or people just overthink everything, because I mean, let's be real, Tottenham fans, we overthink every situation, but sometimes it's like, hold on, if there is a bandwagon that's to like sell Sonny, I'm nowhere near that bandwagon. I'm nowhere near the bandwagon that says Sonny is done. Sonny's not world class. No. I could be the furthest thing from that. Yeah. It's like this comment here. Loving somebody means loving them at their golden boot and loving them at their zero boot. Of course, my man. I totally agree with you wholeheartedly.
We're not saying we're not loving them, but we love the club more than we love Sonny.
100%.
That is my other point. That's my other point. That's another point. I follow Spurs. I don't follow Sonny. Sonny is a player of the team that I follow, that I love.
You figured Jacob would be up for us selling Sonny so they could bring Traore in.
Oh, Sonny's his man, bro. That's my homie's man right there, bro. But yeah. I hope you don't mind me saying, Jake. I texted Jacob this morning when I seen Adama was gearing up. I'm like, your boy's about to come on. Better get that baby oil out.
Did you see that cross?
Yeah.
I don't think it's landed yet. Honestly, where did it end up? Like the fourth tier? Adama's on the field. He's about to cross the ball. Oh, we got a fan injury in the fourth level 400.
He says bring the same energy when his form turns up. I won't forget. No, bro. I mean, that's just it. It's not hating on him.
We know it's gonna.
I know he's gonna come back. I want nothing more than for Sonny to be in the Golden Boot contention again. You know what I mean?
We hope that sitting him will actually bring that back.
But it's not that sitting it. Yeah, it's just gonna open the door for different possibilities that right now, you guys, is not really. Look, for example, I'm going to bring up some stats real quick, you guys. I don't know how you guys feel about stats. I'm not really a big stat man myself, but I'm trying to understand and I'm trying to see, I'm trying to dive into that world so that when people do tell me something, I can have like a little bit more, visualize something different.
Just do what I do. Pretend you know what they're talking about.
That's what I've been doing, and it works so far, bro.
Works for me.
So just real quick, this is a list of Heung-min Son with five other players: Phil Foden, Martinelli, Damari Gray, Brian Mbeumo, and Wilfred Zaha. These guys are not world class guys. Maybe you could throw Zaha in there as being like
Zaha is, I would say,
really good, really good. You know what I mean? Not world class, but really good. If I was to say out of all of these players, for your guys' opinion, who's the standout name in there? Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min, bro. You know?
Yeah, and Son, but I mean Phil Foden too, I think, right?
Yeah, he stands out for sure. That's why he's in here. These are all players that play the same position. Let me just go ahead and highlight here Sonny. We're gonna go with his total passes completed. Martinelli from Arsenal and Phil Foden are above him, right? I go to completed percentage of passes. He's down in fifth place, you guys, out of 6. And that's
these are this season's stats.
These are just these last 3 games.
Okay.
Yeah, these are these 3 games. This is not this is just from week 1 to now.
Okay.
Right?
City haven't even played
and of course
game
yet. Yeah, and of course, stats could be manipulated. I want to express that I totally understand that stats can be manipulated, and I'm picking stats that Sonny is a little bit behind. I'm not showing the ones where he's good. I will for sure. Like, let me see here. I'm gonna highlight again, Son Heung-min. You guys, these are here for live ball passes. So this is when when the ball is live and he passes. He's got 42 compared to Phil Foden's 84. Phil Foden has played 2 games, not 3, by the way. Martinelli 57, Wilfred Zaha at 46. That's I mean,
what was that stat again? Live what?
Live ball passes. So this is when he has the ball running and decides to pass it.
Phil Foden is that far ahead and he's only played 2 games.
And he's only played 2 games. So what does that mean? Tell you right there that he's being productive. He's getting the ball more and he's distributing it more, right?
Yeah, just give Son a seat. It's not going to kill him.
It also forces the other teams that if we're going to sit here and try to sit here and say that the reason that Sonny's performance isn't because Sonny's playing poorly, it's just because other teams have wisened up to the way we play.
Yeah,
and they've learned to mark him out of a game and take him out of the game effectively. Well, then let's change that. Let's bring on somebody that they're not used to marking for our team.
Change the tactics.
Used to seeing, what's going to happen when this player is on there. So
yeah.
You see, you guys, and here's a stat right here. He's only behind Wilfred Zaha with shots on target per 90. He's got almost 1.5, right? But out of all those shots, he's down at bottom with goals. I mean, that's because he hasn't hit the back of the sack. Understandable. I totally understand that. Yeah. Goals per shot on target, he's down at the bottom. But, I mean, it's like, I'm not calling for Sonny out. Don't get me wrong. That's not my point here. My point is just to shed a little bit of light. He's not contributing on other aspects of the game, which are not necessarily having to do with goal scoring. He's not contributing to the fact that when we give him the ball, he's losing it. He's not playing the balls that he should be playing. And all this comes down to form. All this comes down to just being double coverage. I totally get it.
Yeah, being more.
Yeah, you're Heung-min Son. Like my homie says, you're Heung-min daddy. Heung-min Son Heung. Like you're gonna get double teamed. We need to prepare for this. Yeah, we need to prepare for this. And if we do that, we got to say, you know what? Come on in the 80th minute. Come on in the 70th minute. Not the 80th, the 60th, 70th minute. When everybody's tired, come on and have your say, son. You know what I mean? Come on and then run. Then outrun these people. Just for one game,
and if you disagree with that, that's fine, but maybe give it a couple weeks, so then you might agree with us.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if people agree with you or not. That's your opinion. That's the beauty of these shows. You're entitled to your opinion. This is your show. Have whatever hell opinion you want. If you think Sonny should be sold for a bag of chips, then that's your opinion. If you think that nothing should ever happen to him, that he should always be the number one man on the team sheet, then that's your opinion. That's everybody's got their loyalties and their feelings, and that's a
if
good
Son
thing
doesn't
about this,
score
right?
by game week 10. I mean, you got to start, changing things up.
We got to start changing shit before then.
Yeah, because by then it's too late.
I agree. I'm just saying, like, for the people that disagree with what we're saying, I agree with you guys completely. I'm just saying, like, if you get to that point and you still don't think that he should be benched whatsoever, then then you're obviously
there's something wrong. You're deluded.
You're just you're being,
or you're a Sonny lover, which is it's like my big one here. You think Dyer is the greatest center back in the world. Okay, son.
I just want
your heart and not your head. That's really what it comes down to. You got to use your head.
Let me bring this back up real fast, you guys. Just real quick, Jacob said comparing pass stats on a mid and a winger is not really fair. These are all forwards. The only midfielder in there classified as a midfielder is Son Heung-min. It says forward. Damari Gray, forward. Brian Mbeumo, forward. Wilfred Zaha.
Right? Foden is
they're wingers, but he plays on the left, bro. All these guys here play on the left. That's why I picked them. I picked them specifically because they all play the same position that Sonny is playing. That's why I picked those stats. That's why I picked those players.
Yeah,
no, it's not to take that. It's not to take that. It's just, it's just opinions are like assholes. I get it. Everybody has one, but I mean, it is what it is. Not to mention the mid plays for the best club in England. Again, that's a left winger that I just showed.
What's he talking about?
I love you, Leo, but that's a terrible take. In my opinion. And you're entitled to it, my brother. I love you still, man. You know what I mean? I totally, I mean, it's just, I'm not trying to rant. It's just not a rant by no means. It's just, guys, I've been hearing a lot of the Sonny shit going on. He needs to be benched. He doesn't need to be benched. He's world class. He's not world class. In my opinion, Sonny is world class. In my opinion, Sonny deserves all the game time he gets. In my opinion, we need to rotate. And that means putting him on the bench and sit for a game or two. It's all right.
Maybe we just need a reaction from him. We just need to sit him and get a reaction out of him.
Yeah, but if that reaction is negative, Parker, or if he doesn't show results coming off in the following game after that, then everybody that called for him to sit now is going to be chastised. We're dividing our own fan base with opinion. That's the problem here. And this is where we as fans fail. Like Jacob said, and he's right, when we can support him when he's winning the Golden Boot, then we need to support these guys when they need our support. We can't just shit on them the second that they don't have, they perform or they underperform a little bit. How heartbreaking must it be for him, such a loyal servant of the club, such a extended his contract when Kane was going to leave potentially, and he still turned around and said, I love this club, I'm staying here, I'm going to do good things here. For him to turn around tomorrow and open this laptop or this phone and read on Instagram or Twitter and all these 5,000 different fucking messaging apps that are out there now and see, Sonny shit, Sonny should be replaced, Sonny should be benched, this and that. That's got to be fucking demoralizing. That's really got to be degrading. For you to wake up and you have your Facebook page and everybody's sitting there, Leo's the greatest. Parker, shit, he should be benched. Parker shouldn't even be in here. Parker, it's going to be, it might not be the right opinion, but it's still going to be hurtful to read. It's still going to be hard.
There's a lot of criticism.
He's a kid. He's 30 still. I'm an older guy. I can appreciate some of these
30
things. He's young. He's still young. Yeah. 30 is young, man. But again, I think it is unfair, the level of criticism that we are shooting at him. But the only reason I think the level of criticism is as high as it is because Richie is sitting on the bench. And he's come on. He's looked lively. He's looked like a live wire. He's come on, running around a little bit, getting his head in there and being a little shit, which is all the things we expect of him. So I think we just all have had our heads turned by the new toy, and we want to see.
Let's be real, Bobby K.
That's a good point.
We're all eager to see Richarlison start. Yeah. We're all eager to see
Look
what he has to offer.
Perisic was great today.
And Perisic was excellent. You know what I mean?
He was fantastic.
I wouldn't even mind Perisic moving up forward and playing left wing if that's the case. Just for the sake of rotation. Not to hurt anybody's feelings, not to demoralize anybody, not to send a message. No, it's just rotation. We need it. It's good for a club. It's good for a club. It's what a club needs, man. Honestly.
Yeah, everyone needs a break. Maybe he's burnt out. You know, who knows what's wrong with him?
I really don't even think he's burnt out.
It was a short preseason. It's you know, it was. I don't think he's burnt out. I think physically he's a specimen.
Maybe there's something going on behind the
mental.
scenes.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know, his dad last year towards the end of the season turned around and talked about how his son should be playing for a big team.
Yeah,
bigger club. You're right.
What does that say? You know,
you're right.
You're basically you just said to your son, who's classified as one of the best players in the planet, that where you work is shit.
Yeah.
You're the best at what you do, son, but where you work is shit.
Yeah.
What's that put in your head? Yeah. You know, this is a guy that through culture and the fact that the way he's raised has gone above and beyond to appease his parents and keep them happy.
Yeah.
And
it's probably happened throughout his whole life.
Yeah. So it's you know, I really do feel for Sonny right now. Yeah, Deb, I'd love to see Basuma start as well. And I think you're right. I don't think Conte will change his team because Conte is he wants to see what his best 11 is, and he still doesn't know. And he's going to keep doing this until he gets his best 11. But that being said, how do we know who our best 11 are if we don't rotate them?
That's a fucking good point.
If we don't bring in the players to see who's going to play better, how the hell do we know if they're going to... How do we know if Jed Spence isn't going to be the fucking next Cafu unless we give him an opportunity on the pitch?
Unless we'll play him against Luton Town when we play them, you know, round 3 or 4 of the domestic
fuck
cup.
Me. You don't let this guy in your chat, do you? Oh, man.
Scott.
Big up, guys. Allowing Arsenal fans on your team is a brave choice, but power to you for being kind to them.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Look at him wearing it with his red icon and everything.
With his red.
Bringing all his red in here. You know what, Scott? If you choose to support Arsenal, that's okay, buddy. That's okay. We still love you. You're Canadian. You have beautiful children and a really nice wife.
Hey.
We'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that is a perfect segue into this next topic. We'll just leave that conversation at that. Thank you very much for joining us for that one. Now, we'll get on to this next one here. Tottenham versus Wolverhampton. Guys, as the title says, narrow escape. And is that really what it was, you guys? A narrow escape. I mean, we got away with 3 points. Our team played not abysmal. That's not the right word I'm looking for. We didn't play up to our standards that we've set for them, of course. But you guys, we grinded out another game that last year we lost. This time we walk away with 3 points. We're 7 points out of 9 from 0 points on these fixtures last year, which is an improvement, which is progression, which progression then leads to success, you know. So, guys, I'm going to start with Parker. Parker, give me your thoughts, bro, on the first half. Give me your thoughts on the way we played, and then give me your thoughts on the second half.
Yeah, the first half was tough. You know, we were really slow with the ball. You know, we were passing it back and forth. You know, nothing really creative was happening, and that gave Wolves kind of a chance to counterattack. So I know they didn't score, but it definitely wasn't something that Conte was happy with, especially you know, I'm sure he said something at halftime because when halftime came, I think Perisic really just changed. Something changed with Perisic, and he was putting crosses in, and everyone seemed to be you know, trying a little harder. I know Kane was really doing all he could to put his head on the ball, and do anything he could really to be in there for the ball, like for the crosses. So he's got 2 headers, I think, in a couple games. So he's doing okay. I think he's doing. He started off a lot better than last year, Kane. So I think he's going to have a good season this year. So
He started off better than he has a few seasons. 2 goals already.
Yeah, he notoriously never scores in August. So
yeah. So Parker, let me ask you this, bro. We scored on a corner kick. I have to say, fair play from Sonny. Got the ball to his man, Perisic. Perisic then bops it over to Harry Kane. And we know Harry Kane. What is he going to do with the ball at the back post like that? He's going to put it in the back of the sack.
Oh, man, he's so clinical, isn't he? We're just so lucky to have Harry Kane. But yeah, that was a nice flick too by Perisic. So I love this
experience.
Perisic
is experience right there.
Yeah, I know. He's always part of those like scoring opportunities, whether he's taking the cross or especially recently. So he's.
What about that one he shanked and he missed though?
Yeah, it happens, man. But I think he'd make such a difference to our team. He's got to start.
Oh yeah,
he's got to keep starting. But
33 though, he won't be.
He's got to get some rest too. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. You bring in guys like that to teach guys like Cess and Reggie and Emerson.
He does a lot, doesn't he?
And Spence. So he has
a lot of coaching too.
His overall effect is not just on the field. The abilities and the things that he's going to teach these boys off the field is going to be phenomenal for them.
Yep.
And they're not things that you can learn unless you're involved and you're out there and you're
he's irreplaceable.
Oh, yeah.
What his experience signing he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good summer signing for us. Definitely.
I put up our lineup there compared to Wolves. You guys, real quick, Bobby, what is your thoughts about Wolves, man? They have a strong Portuguese contingent going on there, man. I think 6 of their forwards, their front 6 was Portuguese, and Jose Sa in the back there is Portuguese.
They have 11
do you think that has anything
in their first team? 11 in their first team.
Yeah. Do you think that has anything to do with the way they play? They gel. They have a cohesion about themselves. What do you guys?
100%. You got a team that's predominantly the Portuguese international team. Of course, they're going to gel. These guys play together. They have the language as well. They can communicate easier with each other. Familiarity, all the things that work in your favor are there. So, it's understandable. And they've got a really good team, man. They've got some players on there that I would not mind having in Tottenham for sure. You're muted.
Will you unmute me, Bobby? Will you unmute me, bro?
Sorry.
You're all right. Bobby, this is going to be your stream for 1 minute. Yeah? I got to go say goodbye to my sister-in-law and her friend real fast.
Okay. Bye, Leah. Parker left me too?
Sorry. Yeah, this is going to be your stream for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. I'll just sit here and play my flute and get rid of the 5 people you do have watching now.
The skin flute.
Wrong one. Yeah, I don't know who's in here in the chat with me right now. Deb's in here, so let me just see what's going on with your comments here. Don't forget, Wolves' midfield is probably better than ours. Conte also said that we would love. Yeah, you know what, Deb? I was just saying that, Deb. 100% agree with you there. There's some of those guys in there, even that Nunez kid that they brought in now. Obviously
Mateus,
first game, and Mateus, first game and everything like that. He didn't look too sharp.
He did look good,
but
didn't he?
He had a few bad balls and everything, but he ran into good spots and everything. The one that impressed me the most was the kid on the back. Well, am I forgetting the kid's name that pretty much kept the whole back line in check. It kept their line in check. Connor Cody's replacement. What's the kid name? Austin, was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, so the kid, Leo, do you remember the kid's name that was playing center half for Wolves? The kid that replaced
Collins.
Cody? Collins. Thank you. Austin, Collins, close enough. He was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he did really, really good back there. So I think it was phenomenal. But no, I was just addressing Deb's comment up here that that guys, don't forget that Wolves have the midfield is probably better than ours, and some players in there. Fitzy is next. Big up, Bobby K. Big up, Fitzy, man. Hope your granddaughter's doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well there. And you got Barry's in the chat as well. No, I'm up further. Barry, what's up, everybody in the chat? Big up, Pound. Big up, Barry.
Oh yeah, thank you. Big up Barry McCockner. I think this might be Barry's first time on our stream. So big up to you. I love that name, bro. We wonder if it's like an alter ego or if it's really his name, Barry McCockner. I love it.
If it's not your real name, change your name.
Yeah. To Barry McCockner.
That's a legend name, man.
Big up Barry and John Fitz. Sorry, where did you leave off here?
Yeah, right around there. Yeah. Big up.
Yeah.
Everybody was just saying hi to each other. Yeah, you're good there.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Funny. We see we ever get a picture of Barry or something, and he's some skinny 5'4" Indian guy that weighs 90 pounds, and his real name is Harshpreet.
But he goes by Barry for short.
Barry McCockner. Father,
that's a funny show.
Daddy, I'm going to change my name.
Yeah. So I have a question for you guys, and I'm basically gonna pose Jacob's question here to you guys. Do y'all want to bench Kane when he's not playing well? Well, now that we have a backup, Parker, what would you do?
Well, no, I wouldn't bench Kane if he was doing bad, because he usually does have a bad start of the season. So it wouldn't be that surprising to me, because he always comes back and he always finds a way to make things happen. Sonny, on the other hand, he's usually pretty consistent. So it does concern me a little bit, but he'll find his way. He'll find his form. It is, I don't know. But the question was what? Do I sit Kane?
Yeah. This one, do you want to see that one?
No, because Kane can do everything.
Glimpses. He actually does look great.
Yeah, he does, bro. That's a good signing for the future too, bro. Bobby, okay. Would you? Let's say now we have a little bit of depth, bro. Would you bench Harry Kane if he's not performing well?
Yes.
Okay. See that hold on, time out. Let me reiterate that, because this is the thing. It's not benching him as a bad word. It's
would you rotate him?
Rotate him.
Yes.
Rest him.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I would too.
I'd rotate my own mother out of the squad if I had to. At the end of the day, this is a team game. It's based on 11 people that have committed themselves. It's based on everybody that's part of the club. It's based on everybody that's put in the scouting information into getting ready for this game. It goes as far as everybody that's part of the fitness team as well that gets these players ready for the game. It goes as far as the nutritionists that are preparing the food for these players for the game. There's a larger element than one person. And when it comes down to football, there's so many different elements involved in all of this in terms of the big picture. If you are not performing and there is an adequate replacement available for you, there is absolutely no reason, as far as I'm concerned, for why that adequate replacement should not be coming into the team. And like you said, not as a benching your ass and that's it. You're going to ride the bench now, Kane, until you get your shit
warm
together.
it up for good.
Let's just let everybody know that they're not untouchable. That's the only thing that I would want the squad to understand, is that nobody is untouchable. Get this untouchable mentality out of your head, because then it gives them hunger. When you know you have to fight for your place at that table, you're not going to eat today unless you fight for your place at that table. You're going to start fighting for your fucking place at that table. I assure you, you will, and so will these guys. I agree. At the end of the day, we have gotten to the point where we are too focused on individuals and not as a collective. I support Tottenham Hotspur's Football Club. If that means Levy is in charge, if Enoch is in charge, if Alan Sugar is in charge, if Harry Kane is on the bench, if Sonny's
If
starting,
I'm in charge, I'm going to buy Tottenham Hotspur.
Parker's in charge, I will always support Tottenham Hotspur Football Club and every player that puts on that fucking badge.
What is Sonny's father going to say when he sits against West Ham or Nottingham?
See, I told you shouldn't be playing for this team. You should have gone to a bigger club. What the fuck can he say? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know what? He can be as pissed off as he wants to, but at the end of the day, you as a father have not supported your son properly. If we in a public forum, you're sitting here making comments like you think your son should go to a bigger club, causing controversy in his life. What the fuck are you thinking? Yes, Deb, I am. So I just don't get his mentality. I know he's a harsh man, but I feel for him. I really, really, really feel for him. But I don't feel for Sonny as much as I feel for Todd. I never will.
Yeah.
Good point.
I just want to bring up the homie's comment. He did say, I said last season specifically when we had no backup, when Kane was obviously down tooling, did y'all say bench him then?
Nope.
Well, that's definitely a different situation, right?
It's 100% different situation. The words are right there. We had no backup. How do you replace somebody if you don't have a backup for him?
Yeah.
What are we going to replace our manager when we have no backup?
Replace like if Sanchez gets injured now?
Can't be replaced. We can't we look at the squad, guys. Hypothetically on paper, let's say we've got 30 names. Okay, we got 30 names on our squad sheet. Does that mean we have 30 available 11 starters? No. No, that means we have 30 people that can play football. Can all 30 of them play at the same level? No. Every single one of them has a different level. But if position A is at a level 10 and his replacement is 9.5, can we compensate there? Yes, we can. If position 2 is level 10 and the other guy's rated level 3, is that a compensation? No, it's not. We don't even consider that then. That's a desperate measures consideration then. So, wow, Deb, you're picking the wrong guy to answer this question. So I can't answer that because I love my son too much to.
So Deb is a viewer that's just they're just tuning in today. This is the first time,
unless he's injured, he's not leaving the starting 11.
Yeah. So Deb, just to give you some context on the backstory here, Deb found us through Instagram, right? We were doing an Instagram live, and so I invited them over to the channel.
Nice.
I don't think they're really familiar with Bobby K and the Three Spurs. So, real quick, man, the Three Spurs boys, let them know what's up real quick, bro.
Yeah, Deb, head on over here. That's a channel name right here. Three Spurs boys, the number 3 Spurs boys, all one word, and I think we're 2 subs off 500. So yeah, if you want to
come on, get over there, Deb.
Much appreciated. Yeah,
get over there.
Got our show coming up tomorrow. We'll do our Coov and the Kang tomorrow night there, our weekend wrap up and everything. So if you guys are kicking around, you want to jump in a little bit on that too? Hell, come on over, man. But yeah,
Barry, get over there too, if you're not already.
Barry. Oh, Barry. Oh, Barry. Yeah, Barry McCockner. Yeah, Barry better be. I see your comment in here, Parker. These are just from a local printer, bro. This is our logo. This is our channel logo.
Big K, Bobby K, and Little K.
Yeah, and then 3 Spurs boys, and then basically the Canadian flag is supposed to be red, and then Josh from the Tottenham guy actually designed this for us. Actually, the better part was this. I think I don't know if I showed this one to you, Leo.
That's a cool shirt.
But I just got this done from a place in China. I couldn't believe it. I was really concerned about how the quality was going to be when I ordered this thing. But I got this done for when we go to the game. We would take it home outside the training center and try to get some autographs on it.
Oh. Yeah. 3 Spurs boys. That Deb, 3 Spurs boys, just like that.
That's so cool.
Nice.
I really like that.
That is dope.
Because it almost looks like the Canadian flag, the two, like, the blue parts on the end.
What's that, sorry?
The two blue on the end of it is like...
It's all white.
Kind of like the Canadian flag, or no? Am I wrong?
No, the Canadian flag is this right here. So it's red on the sides.
Okay.
And then
so
the red
red,
maple leaf in the middle. Yeah, so it's red, white, red, and then the red maple leaf in the middle. So my buddy over at my buddy Josh at Josh, the Tottenham guy, he designed this for me when we started the channel up. And yes, Deb, 3 Spurs boys, that's the one. And when my buddy designed this for me and stuff, he designed it originally in the red, and I was like, no, can't be doing that. So then he swapped the whole thing up and put the cockerel inside the Canadian flag, and I was like, I love it. Added our names on there, and it was So this is I can't. So I got I think I was telling you guys. So little K's birthday is January 15th, right? So we're going to the North London Derby on the 14th for his birthday. So
jealous.
This is a clap for you, Bobby, and your 3 boys. The 3 Spurs boys.
Thanks, buddy. I've never been. So it's all 3 of us first time experience. I've been to 2 Spurs games in my life. One, my first game ever was here in July of 2000 and thank you, Deb. Count cross 500.
That's why I'm clapping for you, brother.
Thanks, Deb.
That's why I'm clapping for you, brother.
Oh, I thought it was for the flag or the going to the game.
It's for you guys getting 500 subs, brother.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much. So I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so my first game here was July when you remember Jermaine Defoe? Well, of course you met Jermaine Defoe. Remember when he played for Toronto for
Yeah.
a few, I think, like weeks. So thanks, Jacob. And he had almost like a testimonial game. Tottenham came to play against him. So I took my big son to that one. That was his first ever game. I think he was like 8 at the time. And little man has never gone to a football game at all. And my first real game ever was in January of 2018 against Watford. But that was at Wembley because the stadium wasn't open yet.
Yeah.
So I myself have been a fan this year for 30 years. I've never set foot in Tottenham, and I've been to England probably 40 times in that time. I've never been to Tottenham. So this whole trip, I talked to Mama Kay, the big boss lady, and I'm sending her next month. She's going to visit her nephew who's going to turn 2, so she's going to go for his birthday, and she's going to do her own family thing. And I was like, great, enjoy. I'm taking the kids for Christmas and their birthday, and this is my birthday's in February, so this is a combined. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I'll be a blast.
Oh, I can't wait. And it's awful. We're not visiting nobody. I'm not visiting no family. I'm not coming to your house. You'll know I was in England when you see the pictures on Facebook after I return.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not visiting.
I'm so jealous. I really need to go.
God bless us, man.
You will, bro.
I honestly, Parker, I can't wait. That's why I picked that game specifically. And I made it clear to my wife that I'm going to this game because what are the chances of on his birthday weekend, a North London derby being played at home?
Wow.
Damn.
You know, like it's
can't get any better than that, right?
Yeah.
How the schedule worked. The football gods blessed us.
Yeah, they did, bro. Go. Well, big up to you and your kids, bro. That is fucking dope.
Man. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be meet Ellie, everybody, and freaking it's gonna be so crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. I can't wait to get over there, man. Parker, you breaking shit back there?
What's that?
Why are you always breaking stuff?
Yeah, my bad.
It's okay. You're young. I like Jacob's last.
There you go. United Spurs of America says, "Hell yeah, bro! I'm so happy for you and your boys to experience that. I'm fucking jealous as shit, though.
Me too.
Will you be my papa?"
Yes. Yes, Jacob. I've always wanted a 6'3". Actually, wait a minute. Jay's 6'2". I was going to say I wanted a 6'3" giant as my son. I've got one. Never mind.
That's funny. Yeah, man. So big up, man. That's thanks for sharing all that with us, my man.
Cheers.
Never know what's going to happen when Bobby K when Bobby K comes in and chats with us.
I
So
love
yeah,
you guys.
guys,
You got a great vibe, man. You got a great vibe. You chill, everything. You know, you go.
Yeah.
It's not all just anal, but only football, and you talk about life and have a little bit of sense in your conversation, which is nice. I can't do the straight football chat. Not my thing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We gotta have some good conversations too outside of the
mix it up.
Game.
Gotta mix it
up. Well, I mean, that's what football's about, right? It's about just enjoying. It's about being able to express yourself freely, whether that means you're talking about the game or you're talking about, shit you did during the game.
Or you're going to the opposing club or club's pub and you're just causing mayhem. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what happened with that? There was some shit in your pub. You were going on about that the other day. You were talking about some guy in your pub starting up shit with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Guys.
A handful of Chelsea supporters came in.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you how it went. First, we're chilling, and these guys come in with Chelsea kits, and yeah, they're whatever. That's fine. Then a group of gooners walks in, right? And so at halftime, I went outside and I ran them fuckers out, right? I followed them all the way to the fucking car, so they got in their car and left. They were not adults yet, so I didn't really do nothing to them. I told them they needed to leave, and they left. Now, the Chelsea fans were adults. You know what I mean? They knew what they were doing. We went down. They started chanting. We equalized. The pub went mad, and they were quiet. They went up, and they let their presence be known to us, and I wasn't having that shit, bro. I wasn't having that shit.
After watching two
so they came into your pub and then tried to start on you.
Yeah, it's not a neutral pub. One second. Not a neutral pub. This is a Tottenham bar.
Well,
yeah, it's your home pub. Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. It's not a Tottenham bar. We are supposed to have a Tottenham bar. These people here, my fellow Colorado Spurs, affiliates, invited these guys because they were here for some sort of wedding reception or some shit like that. I don't care. So that's why I started the rant last week, because they were invited. They knew that their presence was going to be there, and that's not okay. I don't go for that shit. Now, people made it clear to me that
I'd be okay with it, but if you're going to come into our pub and start stirring the pot, then expect a beer bottle across the side of the head.
Yeah, well, I didn't hit him with a beer bottle, but it was definitely a little physical altercation.
I would expect that. If I come into a Chelsea pub or an Arsenal pub, my Spurs colors
what do you expect?
Start talking shit about fuck you guys, your team is shit, and well, yeah, I expect it to have a
they were looking at us like we weren't going to do anything. Like they were just going to chant all they wanted and laugh and look at us and laugh. I just hated how they were laughing at us. They're going,
yeah. Well, see, that's where I'm going to cut that shit short.
About it. Yeah,
that's where I'm going to cut that shit short. Nobody did shit, bro. Nobody did shit. That's why I had to fucking go and push somebody out. I wish we as a group would have went there and said, "Fuck out of here." You know what I mean? I wish these people here went with me to go do that shit. That's why I was so salty about it. That's why I was so salty about it.
Whoever then is your president is who you should be speaking to.
I mean, they already told me. You know what I mean? Like I got like a warning. You know what I mean? I got like a warning saying that if it ever becomes physical again, they might have to,
You got a warning?
Because I was the one that for all of them, bro. I single-handedly ran the Gooners out, and I single-handedly went up to the biggest Chelsea fan there and pushed the motherfucker like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to leave, then it's gonna be problems. And I wish that I had Colorado Spurs behind me at that minute, but I did it, bro. I did it.
Gee, that's the difference, to be honest with you. I can see if you were at Scotland Yard and you walked in a group of guys wearing Chelsea kits, and the thing is, the yard is basically divided. So when you walk in, to the right is our Tottenham supporters section, and you have to be in the Toronto Spurs membership to reserve your seating over there. So if you came into the pub in Chelsea colors or whatever, you wouldn't even get to sit on that side of the pub. You'd be sent to the other side of the world. And if somehow, like I have a friend of mine that's a big Liverpool fan, and he came to the Liverpool Tottenham game with us last year wearing his Liverpool kit, and he came and he sat at our table and everything like that, but he didn't, start turning around to people, you Tottenham, because if he did, I'll tell you right now, the first thing that would have happened is you would have seen my seat do one of these.
I step away from him.
Yeah,
bro.
You want to come in here and start that kind of shit? You're on your own, man.
But one of the waitresses there is a big Liverpool fan. That's fair, bro. You know what I mean? That's fair. That's not a London rival. That's not. I don't despise Liverpool fans. I can't stand Arsenal fans and I can't stand Chelsea fans. You know what I mean? Those are our main for me. For me, those are my main two rivals. And I don't take kindly.
I think you've seen that one.
Yeah,
but
that's dope.
I've showed you that.
Yeah. So you know what I mean?
You know what Liverpool's saying is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You'll never walk alone.
That's what that's for.
Yeah.
My buddy.
But the reason they say that is
Liverpool fan. I don't walk alone. This is my family's names and everything is here. So that's for him. And it's funny you say that because I actually had a guy give me shit big time, a Liverpool fan. So you should remove that if you're not a fan. And at which point I just politely reminded him that he could feel free to go fuck himself because it was a free country and went my merry way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you know what? It's assholes everywhere, like you said. Assholes come in every color, right? So there you go, Paul. They're all over the world, man. But yeah, exactly. How many cups? How many cups did Abramovich buy? Yeah, they will win fuck all again, man. They're absolutely crashed, man.
Well, we kind of got to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, Parker looks like he's ready for bed.
I'm fucking tired.
Parker, you're the youngest one here. What are you, like 22?
I'm 29.
Oh, you old man.
Oh, I'm tired.
I got white hairs older than you, Parker.
Damn. Nah, but thanks again for hearing my rant, bro. Like
I gotta get it out sometimes, man.
I won't let anybody come and disrespect my homie Parker. I will not let nobody disrespect him. You know what I mean? And that's what they were doing at the pub. I will not let them disrespect my other mates at the pub, and I won't let them disrespect this right here at the pub. I will not let people go into the place of worship where I go to worship and degrade the badge.
Well, that's your sanctuary.
You know what I mean?
That's your sanctuary.
It is.
That's where you go to enjoy the game. With your fellow Spurs family, you should be able to go in there, enjoy the game, not be bantered in your own pub.
They were provoking.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you come in and you stir the pot, well, expect a reaction. You're married, Leo. You got children. Are you married, Parker?
No, I'm not.
So you don't go pick a fight with your wife and not expect a reaction, do you? So
of course, bro.
Same deal. Don't poke.
Emotional at that point. Yeah.
Don't poke the bear, man, unless you want him to bite your friggin' hand off. It's simple as that, So
my brother used to tell me all the time. My brother used to tell me all the time. How many times do you have to play with fire before you realize it burns you? It's the same thing, bro. Like you just don't do that shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't pride myself on being an ex-gang member, a hardcore person, or this or that. No. I'm a stand-up guy, and I expect the same from everybody around me, my peers. You know what I mean? I walk around with my tattoos, bro. I wear my team on my sleeve, my heart on my sleeve, and people know it when they see me. I'm Tottenham through and through. Don't come to my pub wearing a damn Chelsea kit. I don't care who invited you. And if you do, put one of these on.
Have a little bit of sense, though.
Yeah, there was one guy that was
come and enjoy the game. Come and enjoy football. If you can come in there and be respectful of the environment you're in. Yeah. Nothing wrong with being a rival team. In fact, I welcome you to come and enjoy the game with me.
Yeah.
So we can banter each other during the game. But if you're going to get disrespectful, then understand that level of disrespect comes with consequence. That consequence could be physical.
Especially around here, Bobby.
You need to push those buttons to get a reaction. That's on you. That's what people are forgetting today in society, that people forget all our actions cause for reaction. So
Not only that, people's feelings are
Watch your
just too
fucking
big
mouth.
nowadays, bro.
Oh God.
Some people's feelings are just way too fucking big. Parker and I were having this discussion before the stream.
Walk
Like,
on
you can't
eggshells.
even say words anymore because people get offended.
No.
It's like, man, come on, dude. Come on. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. What I mean, like.
I like
But
Paul's
anyways,
last line. I think Paul's just. I think Paul has perfectly ended this stream with this last comment.
it's a bongo clock here, folks. Yeah. Hey, man. Rip one for me, bro. I'm from Mile High. We're from the Mile High City. That shit's legal here. You know what I
It's
mean?
legal
Like,
there now. Yeah, you guys got shops everywhere. My buddies were telling me when they came out there.
bro, it's
skiing.
like. It's like what? It's like almost. It's not the Mecca. Don't get me wrong. California has been doing it for a long time, but man, even Californians come here now to get their shit.
Oh, it's crazy. I think we got more pot shops at every corner than we do coffee shops now.
Yeah, yeah. Here, Starbucks and dispensaries, bro, go hand in hand. They rival each other.
Same thing.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. Don't cough a lung out. You guys, your last final thought, Parker.
Final thought. Yeah, I think we just got to keep going, keep fighting, and keep this unbeaten streak going. And Nottingham Forest, they're a good team. We don't know what to expect from them. They're kind of a question mark. They've won one, they've tied one, and they've lost one. So we don't know.
16 new signings, bro. 16 new signings.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they've bought a lot of
16 new signings.
I think that's going to screw them over, though, financially. The wages they've paid out.
Yeah.
If they don't stay up.
Lingard's making a killer there, bro.
Oh, Deb, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Incredible. I'm going to go with my buddies when they go skiing next time. And I don't ski. I'm just going to do the climb up the mountain.
Yeah, and for Esther's, come to the pub.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
encourage anybody and everybody. Yeah, anybody that comes to Colorado, definitely get in touch with us. Parker and I will take care of you. You know what I mean? We'll, if you need a ride from the airport to and from, or you need help finding a place, or you just need help getting to the pub, however it is that we can help you when you come to Denver, you are more than welcome. Bobby, that's for you, your family, anybody in the chat, anybody that happens to see this video in 5, 10 days, 10 weeks, whatever it is. Man, hit us up. Besides that one bobble, these guys are really good people. I'm a part of Colorado Spurs. You know what I mean? We're good people. And shout out to my homie Hank here that sent me the main Spurs.
Nice.
Big up.
I just noticed that. Yeah.
Hey,
Bobby, quick question. Your studio's been coming together really good, man. Every time I see you've added another nice little piece. Yeah,
I'm trying, bro. That's what it's about, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he is adding a lot. So you go to the Scotland Yard, right?
That's correct.
Isn't that like another word for just like the police or something like that?
Yeah, Scotland Yard in England is their basically, I believe, is their highest branch of authority. So Scotland Yard, and I'm sure I'm wrong about this. From my understanding, they have jurisdiction over all UK.
Yeah.
So they would be the equivalent of so they would be the equivalent of Canada's RCMP, I guess, which have jurisdiction over Canada anywhere, and they are the top dogs. So I guess which would be your guys' FBI?
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't say
Who knows,
CIA. I wouldn't say CIA. I would say more FBI probably.
I think FBI would probably be the best.
Yeah.
CIA is more secret service stuff, so.
Yeah, then it'd be FBI probably. Yeah.
I just so this is where you guys can find Bobby here.
Oh, cheers!
Right here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Go ahead and have as much time as you want, bro. What can we expect from you guys in the coming weeks or days, whatever you want to express to us, and also too, where can somebody find your ass when they want to watch you, bro?
Well, we're over at the 3 Spurs Boys, the number 3 Spurs Boys, all one word. At Twitter, we're at the 3 Spurs Boys. Me and my boys got a little channel going together. We do a show called Off the Pitch where we bring on guests as yourselves, which we plan to do with you guys soon, and talk to you about why you started your channel, what got you into Tottenham, talk about personal things outside of football. That's why hence we call it Off the Pitch. So that's something me and the boys do together on Sunday nights. Me and Kuva, Kuva 99, Mr. Kuva Sexy from the thank you. I like to call him the drifter of the YouTube community because he's everywhere all the time. Him and I have our show. Everywhere. Oh yeah, we have our study show now Sunday evenings, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Our time, that's 3:30 p.m. for you guys, 10:30 p.m. England time, UK GMT time for the people in England. It's just a weekend wrap up kind of thing, and a little just a little banter. Him and me go back and forth a little bit, and sometimes we end up talking about football, and sometimes we talk about peanut butter. Whatever comes up.
Yeah. No, first show.
Good stuff.
Well, Parker, is there anything you wanna plug out there? I mean, I know you're part of Mile High Hotspur, but I mean, you want to plug the Parker's pitch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been doing well on those. I meant to say that to you when I came in.
Yeah, no.
Last two you did.
It's a blast. So every week I will be doing Parker's pitch. So I got a guy from Nottingham. He was born in Nottingham, so he's even got like the Nottingham accent. So he knows a lot about football, and I'm excited to have that conversation with him this coming week. So look out for that one. Yeah, right,
Forrest. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Nice, look out for Parker's pitch. Also, too, you guys look out for Leo Coy's match day vlogs. Today, I didn't do one. I apologize. The only reason, hear me out, you guys, is the game was at 5:30 in the morning, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to stick a camera in somebody's face at 5:30 in the morning without them either, one, having really bad breath, or two, just having some bed hair. You know what I mean? So I did us all a favor, and I just, I'll calm on that. There's plenty of games coming up. Yeah, there's plenty of games. I might sometimes just skip the Premier League one and go to a match day vlog for the Champions League, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So the only way you guys are really going to know is by staying tuned to this channel.
I was going to suggest, Leo, maybe when you're in that situation and you have the 5:30 starts, and instead of being able to do the game day vlog kind of thing, maybe do a wrap-up vlog. Get everybody's thoughts at the end of the game kind of thing. And obviously, if we won, then everybody will be in a decent mood, and you'll be able to get some interviews out of it kind of thing. Just a suggestion, maybe.
No, I appreciate that. All suggestions are welcome. You know that, Bobby. I listen to people that not only one are older than me, but two have more experience than me. You know what I mean? That's what my parents taught me, and that's the kind of that's been helping me out.
I'm only older than you, not experienced.
That's okay. That's okay, man. Hey, my upbringing means I gotta respect you, and I gotta listen to what you say. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? I'm 27.
You look like you're 57. That was a joke, brother. I'm kidding. But anyways, no, all bullshit aside. Bobby, it's always a pleasure having you on here, bro. You don't need an invitation, dude. You're always welcome on this channel, bro. You help us you helped us break our cherry a couple of weeks back, you know what I mean? So you have a spot on our channel whenever, brother. Whenever.
I appreciate that. No, I'm not. The only reason I ask, because I never know. Sometimes, if you're doing your show, sometimes you have things that are organized, and sometimes you can have room for guests. Sometimes you don't have room for guests if you want to maintain a certain structure. You know what I mean? Like, you guys would have been done a half hour ago, and Parker would have been passed out, and said now he's like half passing out on the camera, and his headset's side, he's starting to drool a little bit. It looks kind of weird, right? So,
right, but the show wouldn't have been the same without you.
That's true. Yeah. And I wouldn't have got to meet Deb or Paul or anybody. So, and you guys got me to 500. So thanks, Mike.
And I was about to say, and you got to 500. Big up to you guys, man. Yeah, that's how you do it. You scratch my back, we scratch yours, brother. Nah, but all bullshit aside, you guys. Parker and I are two lads that love to talk about Tottenham Hotspur. We have 2 podcasts a week, and it's too good to miss. We'll catch you guys, and we'll catch you too, Bobby K, on the next one. Till then. Come on, you fucking Spurs! Come on!
Come on, you Spurs!